I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.
All right, what do we got going on? Oh shit, we got our new title here. Batman is the boss man. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Let's jump in.
All right. Let's get this party started.
Fuck it.
So how's everybody doing out there? Should be able to hear me just fine. We getting going today. Like I said, everything's on point, right? Everything is the way that I made it, right? We're going to continue to move forward and progress by leaps and bounds, right? I want you to pay attention to something, man. I want you to pay attention to the fact that, you know, folks can never move on. You know, like I said, these couple of places I worked at, I've worked plenty of jobs. You know, I helped to build half the businesses in Austin, Texas.
He's so bitter about yesterday.
For real. Like, really helped to build those businesses. What are we doing? Yeah, I really helped to build those businesses in Austin, Texas. Like, for real. Like I said, at no point has anyone in Austin, Texas, or anywhere, or here, facilitated an environment for me where I can actually do what I need to do and be able to come up, right? Like I said, I'm trying to open my own restaurant. I could do that anytime. All I need is just, you know,
a restaurant.
couple of things that are, you know, basic stuff, basic necessities, nothing that's out of the question or difficult, right? And literally with the money and the resources, I could have it up and running immediately, like quickly. That's what folks don't get. Like, when I get this money that I'm waiting on God, right? I'm gonna make sure that I get it all moving immediately. So I mean, it's not going to take me long, and that's the thing these folks don't get is when you're you know, while y'all are sleeping on me, right? The minute I get this money that God's going to give me,
facts fall out.
He's going to give me all this money. The minute I get that money, I'm going to open me a restaurant. I'm going to build a chain. It's going to be a chain of my restaurant.
A chain
of restaurants.
Fucker has no idea what it takes to open a restaurant
you've ever seen. Easily in my sleep. And why? Because this whole time that I worked all them jobs and worked in all them restaurants, I learned and I learned and I learned and I learned, and I kept paying attention and looking at how businesses ran. Now, none of them knew how to run
fired from every single one of them.
But that's the thing. I just watch, I see how a business runs, and I say, okay, so I know how to run a business the right way, right? And do things totally different than them. In other
words,
has
probably set a world record for being fired from every single fucking job he's ever had.
Everything that they're doing wrong, I know how to do the right way. Feel me? My goal is to build my own restaurant. You understand? I'm the CEO of everything that I build here, and we're just going to continue to move forward. Got a honk. So, you know, that's what we're focused on over here. I don't know what y'all do with your time. I don't know what you're talking about. I got a clothing line we just unveiled not too long ago, right?
Vlad,
you can see what it is right there, right? I'll continue to create new designs. It's kind of limited creativity on there as far as I'm concerned, but that's okay. We'll expand the creativity when the money comes, because I mean, we'll be able to design clothes, and I'm going to see if I need a license so that I can, you know, wholesale and be able to deal hopefully with name brands and status symbol clothing. And I think there's licenses you can get where you can turn around and be able to sell that as well. So I'm gonna look into that. But that's the thing. It's all about business and e-commerce over here, right? Like I said, I don't think anything, honey. I know reality, and I know when folks are in their feelings. And that's the thing. All them folks like TJ and all those people, they never can get over it. I mean, you're still talking about a place that, I mean, I never cared about, right? I mean, I don't even know how to explain it to you. I mean, you know, I was in the shelter half the time, and I don't even think they knew that I was in the shelter. That's the thing. They thought that we had equal standards. No, I was in the shelter down the street a lot of times when I worked over there. So that's what I'm saying. Like, come on, bro. I was in Austin with nothing and nobody and nowhere to go. And I built everything. And I would always show up to work on time, early, in fact. I was always ready to go. Like, I was going through hell and I still kept working. You know, I paid off those land taxes. I was almost done paying them off. I turned around and sold that property for $100,000. So these folks, while they was talking about me, all that stuff happened in the meanwhile. I don't know what you mean. And remember, I came back there looking good in my suit, you know what I mean? Doing what I want to do. And I think with like 60 grand, and the other time was like 10 grand. Like, I don't know what you're talking about, because y'all have seen me do business right in front of y'all and be a boss the entire time. So like, that's the thing I don't understand, is like, you're talking, but you know, you're not making any coherent sense. They're trying to act like reality, you know, like reality doesn't exist. Reality does exist. It's the only thing that does exist, and reality is right there in front of you. So I understand you and your feelings. All these
CIA,
people
what up?
that have to work at bars forever, and you're in the bar industry that nobody wants to be in. That's where people go, like felons and people who don't have any other options, right? Or they go cook in a kitchen. That doesn't make you a chef. There's one on Facebook every day. He's back and forth posting, talking about women, but has no experience with them. You know, says he's a gangster, but then he wants to comment on what I go through, and I don't even say anything to him. It's just hilarious, right? Remember the same one who told me, yeah, you know, I'll do this and that, and he never did anything? Yeah. Dudes who can't keep their word. The dude who want to build a restaurant because he heard my idea. Everything I say, he want to copy, but with made up stuff, stories that don't exist. That guy, yeah. Like I said, he know who he is, and I ain't even talked to him about it or addressed it because I don't care. You know, some folks just don't have an identity. You gonna be in Austin cooking forever. You know what I mean? You're never gonna make it anywhere or be successful. That's the thing. I mean, are we trying to now act like Austin is some kind of beacon of success? Austin is a joke. Nobody's successful in Austin.
That's all he says every single fucking day is, I can't wait to get back to Austin. That's the only place I can go make money. He's such a bitter cunt.
Austin is literally a joke. It always has been. It's just another fake facilitated environment for Masons and people to pretend. And there's no real like status classes. There's no real hierarchy. There's no nothing. It's just a joke. It's just, you know, basically, you know, get what you can, do the best you can. And, you know, for me, it's always been get my money and get out, you know? So again, I don't know what anybody's talking about, right? Because none of it exists. And that's all I'm saying. Like, they act like they don't remember. You don't remember when I was doing all these trips to San Antonio and back? I don't know any of them folks.
Dutchy, what up?
Like, I mean, if I don't know you, I don't understand why you would speak on me. Like we never really met. We never talked like that. And that just shows me what they on, because that means they was all talking and gossiping, right? When I'm not around. And what is that? Like, where they do that at? Like, and if you're gonna gossip, if you're gonna speak on someone, and you have anything to say, there's
The
no way you
magpie,
could say
welcome
anything
in.
about me except something positive. So that's what I'm saying. They all just jelly. And I mean, there's another honk. They all just jelly. I mean, that is what it is, man. That's a compliment. Like, you know, that's why I said I don't think anything I know. Oh, I know you and your feelings because it's obvious. You're super obvious about it. That's
There's your
number one,
hero.
right? Number two, right? Not only do I know that you're in your feelings, but I know that y'all can't deal with my success or handle my success or deal with, the basic reality. Y'all's whole thing is with just basic
You won't
reality.
let anyone.
Reality ain't going nowhere. Reality is always there. So, like I said, I'm gonna say this one more time. When you talk to me, if it's online, if it's off the internet, make sure that you're talking within reality. Make sure you're acknowledging what's happening and what's real. I have succeeded this entire time. I have never failed. Out there in that bar industry, I always went to a better job. I always moved to 2 better jobs.
I always got
Right.
fired.
After these people would do what they were doing, right? And again, this is all in front of the whole world, bro. Y'all making a big mistake. You're making big mistakes, right? And you're being awfully cavalier with stuff that really matters. You understand? I ain't got to spell it out or say it. It's obvious what time it is. You know what I mean? God is real. God is good. Feel me? God is rebuilding me in front of my enemies. Nobody ever said it was easy. It's never easy. You know what I mean? See, all those folks, all these different people that I've met along the way, they could have stood behind me and supported me. I mean, what I'm doing is amazing. What I'm doing, nobody has the heart to do. Nobody could ever walk in my shoes. I've accomplished more than any agency or department in this country in the entire world in a short amount of time.
His
In 3
mask is
years,
at
I've
half
done what
mast.
they've never done in 50, 500,000 million years, ever. That's what I do. I'm a boss.
Flying his mask at half mast because of his stinky leg today.
I'm a CEO, right? And I'm independent and I'm sovereign, right? And you don't worry about me and what I do. You worry about your own business. You understand? We operate above the feds. Like I said, I'm a complete boss, and that is reality. It has never changed, never will change. It is not in any way different. That is reality. So, no, I went from doing bar security, right, which was just to pay off my taxes so I could sell that property for $100,000. That was my position. I got, I'm the rich guy, right?
You hauled
That's
garbage
the
and
reality,
ice.
right? So the dude that all of them were always trying to, I don't know, I guess to them win in a conversation or talk, like they were someone or, that's what they do. They overcompensate and act like they're all so great and, better than everybody. And yet none of them actually.
That guy, what up?
Oh, just usual. I'm sat down to eat in Joey's life.
They are. And I'm the one, who actually shines and is just always the best without trying. That's why I don't overcompensate. You met a star. I mean, you should just be grateful that I graced you with my presence. You met a superstar. You met the real thing. Again, I built all this off of hard work, and I did this myself. Nobody did anything for me. It's the same reason this other dude is pulling back, talking about, oh, well, I'm busy now and whatever. Typing out, talking about homie, like you don't even talk like that, bro. Like, what? He probably watching the channel. Good, watch it. probably watching the channel. Maybe he's starting to catch on and figure it out. Like,
What, that you're an asshole and
hey,
you talk shit about him when you're not around him because he gives you fucking money and clothes?
listen, brother, I just don't get it. Like I said, yeah, I win right in front of you. Yeah, no, you need to keep paying me. That's what you need to do.
Jesus.
That's your job, 100%. All y'all's job is to pay me. Like I said, we crowdfund. That's what they all do. They start getting in their feelings, right? Like, your job is to pay me. Do your job. That's it. Sound familiar? Oh, for real. Like, what do you think this is? Yeah, like he said, this isn't exactly the march of times. How do you think we fund this organization? That's me. And that's what it takes. That's what these folks will never understand. It's not a bad thing that
It's
I'm
the march of pesos.
It's not a bad thing that I don't have much. It's not. Because that's what it takes. And I believe that's what God has shown me through this time period, that it takes, you can't fake it till you make it. You got to be the real deal. It takes struggle. It takes not having. It takes learning. It takes knowledge. The only way strength is going to be built is when you don't have much. Makes perfect sense to me. That's why I'm being patient. God, speaks to me every day, sent me downloads, readings today. It already said, God knows you're tired and you're trying. Tells me everything going on. Oh, yeah, I got to talk about that, right? The agents of Satan, y'all sure do, you're just super obvious. Do you understand that I literally looked at all of that and that I already knew that you were going to reach out? You want to know how I knew you were going to reach out? Because God told me. Yeah. So if they listen, in which they are, right? You can go relay that message. You know for a fact that my gift is real. You know God is real. Because you just heard what I said and you've known it this entire time.
Yeah, I heard what you said, but I don't have a baker's fuck of an idea what you said. Do you, that guy?
Man.
The agents of Satan, they reached out and did that one thing.
Yeah, he's always so super fucking vague because he's afraid to give any information or say something that'll get him banned. So he's like, oh, that guy that did that thing that one time that happened to me. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Now, they reached out around the 9th of this month. It's like the 19th, 20th today or something like that, right? Meaning my check is coming right around the corner. Meaning I just built an entire full-scale business, right? Which I did the entire time. I've been running it this entire time. But now we finally reached, we finally reached a moment, with a little more clarity where we're getting some circulation with the money and the paychecks so that we can do what we need to do. Come on now. Yeehaw! Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeehaw! Come on. Like I said, folks are hilarious, man. Ain't nobody doing nothing but me as usual. I'm the only one making moves. You 100% right. Only one accomplishing everything. So, yeah, they reached out around the 9th, right? First of all, if you're reaching out to me, right, crying out for me. If you're reaching out to me, come with some money. So, like I said, I won't be looking at none of that, right? And, I'm telling you right now, nope, you can pay me. Like I said, I know exactly why. I know why you're reaching out. And it don't work like that. Like I said, this isn't a revolving door, sister. You feel me? Again, I don't know what part of reality you fail to comprehend, like the rest of these folks, but I'm the.
Did you catch, or what he's talking about here? Someone reached out to him on the 9th?
All I know, and I'm not sure what day it was, but there was that one Christina troll that was in his chat that was trying to get him to talk. Maybe that's what he was talking about.
Possible.
Best looking, most handsome dude. I'm the best in every department, right? I'm the superstar. And any real woman is going to respect me and respect that. And they're going to listen to me. They're going to do whatever I tell them, right? And that's just reality. So I don't know what you on, right? The hell are they doing? I don't know what you
What
on,
the hell?
and I don't really care, to be frank. I don't. You know what I mean? But that's the point. You go ahead and you do what you're gonna do, which is sit there. And yeah, you're reaching out to me because you're in desperation. God told me. And you ain't got no money, clearly. You haven't had money this entire time. And the minute that I went my own direction and
Yeah,
I left
you're right.
and I got the hell out of Green Bay after winning, all right, I won. Yep, I won. Yep. After winning, I left Green Bay, right, and did my victory lap pretty much.
You did your victory lap straight into jail after Green Bay.
Hi, what's going on? Yeah, see, that's what they do. You drive 2 miles an hour and just sitting there looking, stopping in the middle of the road and stuff. Like, yeah, what's up? You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm telling you, man. We got all these folks paying attention, and I'm telling you, it's always the so-called women. They all in their feelings. How you gonna be in your feeling? Oh, you thought you was in control? Ah, oh, honey. No, see, honey. Yeah, that's why I talk like that. Why are you trying to copy my line? Come on, what you waiting for? What you looking at me for? Come on. You got your whole thing right there. I'm trying to move. Come on. Folks is silly, man. Yeah. Nobody's accomplishing nothing. None of them. They're not doing a thing. What they do. All y'all act like, oh, I'm driving around a car on payments or a truck. I'm successful. No, you're not. In fact, it means the opposite of success. And comfort is literally the opposite of success. You're too comfortable, you'll never reach success because, hey, he gave me the peace sign. That's cool. You're too comfortable, you're going to never be successful.
Gives comfort food a whole new meaning right there.
You understand?
You know,
So,
if you're
I'm gonna
hungry
say it
enough,
again.
any food is comfort food.
I'm out here for real.
Boy, this
Everybody
burrito
knows.
with this ketchup and
Like I said, these
mayonnaise,
folks
fucking delicious.
Can't get over me, man. They think about me 24 hours a day. Every
Ugh.
single one of them. I mean, that's what I could never understand. I couldn't understand why TJ kept talking about that bar. Like, clearly, that's not where this started. So I don't know what they think or who they think they are. I mean, you're just some more people. But yeah, they all did the same thing in that bar industry, to the point that I can't even, join these groups unless I make a new profile, right? For like the job opportunities and the ads, right?
Yep. So that's exactly what he did yesterday. He tried to contact every single fucking bar in Austin. And they told him to piss off.
So he has to try and create a new profile so he hides who he is.
Oh, fucking hell. Well, they said they don't remember me, so he could just make a new name and they wouldn't remember him.
No, we got an application from somebody calling themselves not Batman.
Hold on.
What's up, Sneaky?
The job opportunities and the ads for what I do out there, right? Because I'll go look at like the door guy ads and stuff like that, and I'll go be a door guy, right? Which is just like kind of like, offhand security. You know what I mean? But see, I really do security. Like, I got a vast background, okay? That's on another level because, again, I left doing
You're a bracelet
security
checker,
for whatever job I could find and whatever odd-end jobs I could work doing security, and they all know me. Well, they know about me. Everybody, you know what I mean? And I went from that and bar security to being Batman, okay? Like, not joking. Like, can you imagine trying to downplay? I want you to listen to what I just said. I did bar security for like 7+ years while I was making millions of dollars, selling properties for over 100,000. Folks can never say that I don't run Austin, because I really do. I mean, I run every street corner. I made all the money out there, spent all the money out there. I'm a boss. I used to go into the clubs out there, and literally the women were like, you must be whatever. You must be someone. And they had it backwards, because what they thought I was is actually, you know, it's basically what I stop and the operations I shut down. Yeah, they thought I was that. She was like, you must be that or something, because she's like, you got money. You know what I mean? And I'm staying at like, you know, the A loft over there and got big money and moving around doing my thing. And this would be after coming out of the shelter. So people don't understand how real the individual you're talking about is. You saw me putting work in the street in front of you. You saw me go through all the shelter stuff right in front of you. When I worked over there, I was in the shelter for a lot of that time. Like I said, I slept in bathrooms. I did whatever I had to do to make sure I got them taxes paid off and sold that property. Okay. I let everyone think I was struggling, think whatever, think I was nobody. I don't care. But see, I was able to capitalize. I've capitalized off everything and always will. That's what's crazy to me is they talk about me like I'm not someone who capitalized. They talk about me like I've ever not gotten paid every dime and red cent that I've earned. I've capitalized on every single opportunity. But not right now. I'm capitalizing off of this right now in a small way, right? And that's okay. But I've capitalized the entire time, literally, without fail. Okay. So,
Nah, Sticky yesterday, he just went in Facebook and just tried contacting all the bars looking for work and then just being jealous of TJ, who just came up in conversation.
I don't know. You just have to understand. It's just different, man. It's totally different. You know, we're not the same. We never been the same. I'm telling you that John dude, he used to see me walking down the street and he'd always have this look on his face. I always thought it was funny. You know, I thought John was funny as hell. You know, I mean, I don't think that he's a guy who really takes himself that seriously. I think he would like to, but I mean, that's them. I mean, it was all just a whole lot of narcissists. I always thought John always made me laugh. I can't take John seriously. I can't take any of you seriously. You know, like that's the thing. So you may feel how you feel just like him. I'm positive he's jelly. He always was. But I mean, that's your deal. You're a Mason and everything you do is through masonry. So your marriage is fake. That's through masonry. Everything. You don't have one real relationship or connection, but you think whatever you think about me that doesn't exist. Hey brother, I'm a real person, man. I was in the shelter right down the street working for y'all. And like I said, I was in the streets active, you know, and I'm a gangster and a thug. And I was doing the real thing the whole time right in front of you. And I came up every single time, not once, not twice, not thrice, but every single time I came up. You understand? Talk about that.
What's up, Frost?
Is this working?
He's just all butthurt still, being a fucking cunt about fucking all the bars that don't want to have anything to do with him in Austin.
Boy,
still bitching about it. Yeah.
So, you know, me personally,
and he's going to open a restaurant here soon.
I don't really understand what you could say.
Best one in the world.
I mean,
comfort food.
It's got to be positive. I mean, if that's how you
be the name of it, the best restaurant in the world.
No wonder things are the way they are for you, you know? So when that lady said, please go call it out publicly and make a show. See, that's the thing when you write checks that you can't cash. See what I'm talking about? Yeah, that wasn't a smart thing to say, lady. Not at all. Do I look like a guy that plays games? Nope. Told you.
You look like a guy whose parachute got stuck in a tree.
His cape looks new again, though, because the one he stole a few months ago.
You don't think he ironed it?
No. Hell no. With what? A hot rock? You got the rock all hotted up? Fucking pressed it?
He took it into the dry cleaners. Hey, can you press my cape?
This one's got the brand new fold creases in it, so
yeah,
looks like
Maybe somebody
You
left
can
it on
see
a
how
bench
real it is,
after
right? You
a
hear
birthday
all the
party or
facts going
something.
by, right? You see I'm the real Batman, right? Right? You see ain't nothing fake out here, right, cuzzy? Right? So what you mean? This and that. I want to say this and that. I mean,
I can't wait till he gets
what
down
is
to the
that to
fitted
me?
sheet that's got the elastic in the corners.
He could just wrap that around his shoulders.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
See what I'm saying?
A fitted sheet
Listen, I'm
cape, that would be
established.
like
I'm
a
a made
sail.
man. I'm
It
self-made.
would harness the wind.
All
Yeah.
of you, I mean, all those are so-called women. I mean, like I said, you cater to me. You hear from me. What are you talking about?
You'd be walking
It's always
backwards.
been that way. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm good. I'm definitely not
He could-
interested. I
he
mean,
could put all
clearly
his,
you are. If you're that
all his
focused
supplies in the corner pockets and use it to just drag behind him.
on me, and you're talking about me, and every thought is about me, and then you show that and expose the truth that you're thinking about me, and I don't even know who you is or who you are, and trying to deny how you feel about everything. Like what? In your feelings about basic reality. That's crazy. And I don't think about none of you. Never have, never will. Don't today. I didn't yesterday, even when I spoke on it. I don't care what people have to say. Like I said, that was what was crazy to me. That Michaela chick, I helped her out that day out there at that bar. I stood up for her because she asked me to. So what was that
I
all
moved a
about?
stick out of her way one time,
So how do
saved her
you
life.
then have a different demeanor later? So you listen to other people? You don't know how to think for yourself? Like, I just did you a favor, honey. Do you realize I could have just done nothing for you? You could have told me what you told me about this patron in the bar said whatever. And if I wasn't the best bouncer in the world and good at my job, I could have said, okay, and that's what I always have the right to do. Who are you? I don't know why they think that they run something. I mean, you don't even run something within your own company, much less do you run
Pross, what up?
Hey, what's going on?
Be good.
anything else outside of that. So what are you talking about? Like they be talking like they all some corporate CEOs or something, but yet I'm a real corporate independent CEO. I run my own media company. Every company I got, I keep an idea and I'm running them right in front of you. I'm an actual CEO. What? I'll never have to worry about none of that fake talk y'all do. Every business that's a business or an LLC fails. That's not business. You're a CEO when you have your own ideas, create your own companies, build your own product, and you make profit and money. Do we not do all of the above? We make check after check after check after check. That makes me the CEO, and this is self-made. I built it from scratch by myself. I don't work for no one. I didn't walk into an already existing opportunity. I built this myself, sister. You will never know the meaning. Not a single one of you is a CEO or ever will be. And that's what it takes. You want to be a CEO, you got to go through this stuff. There's no CEOs in the world yet. I'm the first one because the CEO has to be self-made. A CEO has to be a company you build from the ground up. Okay? I got homeboys out here. They got companies doing lawns, stuff like that. Told you I could build one of them companies in my sleep once I get the money.
Once I get it, learn how to
Easy.
shovel.
What? Landscaping? I can do that anytime I want. See what I'm saying? Like I said,
Can you
y'all ain't
though?
in my boat. No, you're not in my boat. That's why they're not worried about.
The lawnmower was about ready to take it. It was a push lawnmower, and it was about ready to take off without him.
Regular folks. They all worried about me.
You
right?
could barely
Exactly
control
why.
that thing.
Because I'm a genius and I'm everything I ever said I was. I'm everything I say I am. That's why the penguin says that in the depiction, right? That's why he says, "You're everything you say you are, ain't you?" Come on, man. You got to look at the symmetry of what's going on.
The
These agents
symmetry.
of Satan just tried to reach out to me on the 9th this month. Okay? Pay attention.
He's got that date logged in his head now.
What date is
Pay
this?
attention. You
The last one when he broke up with Christina, the other Christina, buddy troll, whatever, in his chat was trying to reach out to him. He's got that stuck in his head now.
blink
Even the
once and you'll
date.
miss something. Pay attention. Another honk. I'm out here for real next to the border of Mexico. I run every block out here. I run the streets.
Start
And I am the
loitering
mob.
those,
I'm an
wandering
official
those honks, that
actual
guy.
gangster. Like I said, I have my own office, my own private studio, right? If folks want to talk to me, I'm easy to find because the whole world is where I work. And I'm worldwide already. We handle
Could you imagine you're in the park and you go in there to rock a piss, and all of a sudden there's sound panels up on the fucking stall walls and shit like
I
that?
would love. So you stepped into my office.
You got a bunch of eggshell cartons fucking taped everywhere.
worldwide, not just nationally, worldwide. You understand? I pay attention to everything. I'm studying everything. Hell, I'm looking and studying Putin, okay, and what's going on with him, okay? I have divine authority, divine rule, divine power, right, to do anything I want to do across the board, to deal with any matter across the board. I am Batman. You understand? So I went from bar security, right, and standing around with them folks, and I didn't stand around. I got busy. People know who I am on that street because of all the work I put in, right? They know that I'm a martial artist. So what are you talking about? Not just but the best ever. And nobody knew who I was. Nobody even knew that I was that, or I could
I'm the
do
best
these
ever.
things.
I was a legend, and
'Cause I
nobody
kept it
knew
on
who
the
I
DL. I
was.
never said anything. I came up on Trailside Drive in Austin, Texas, bro. Ask about me.
Joey thinks it's possible to be an anonymous legend.
So yeah, like I said,
He's
I'm easy
winning
to find.
catastrophically, that guy.
If folks want to talk and they got so much to say, right? I'm out here every day, man.
I kind of believe
I don't
that.
know where
Yeah, me
anybody
too.
gets off pretending they can speak on me. And y'all ain't at that level, bro. That's not you. Be yourself. You know what I mean? See, we are not anywhere near the same. I earn my respect through and through. I'm respected or feared. You understand? So that's what I'm saying. When you dealing with actual gangsters, you just got to talk to me the right way. It don't matter who it is. You understand? Because it's different. Because there's a gangster in front of you. Yeah. Huh. I don't know what you're talking about, sister. I have no idea, literally. I don't know. All I know is that it's always a new one, especially in Austin. There's always some new person that starts what? Right? Starts yapping. Yappity yap, yappity yap, yappity yap, yappity yap. Right? What you need to do is go ask about me.
His thumb looks
Start
fucked
yapping.
up when he does
Ask
it.
about me. You understand? Don't start yapping. That's not you. They're in front of you. Yeah. There's always some new person.
Like
Take
his
a look.
his
It
thumb
starts-
like hooks out. Look at
it
it. It's
starts what-
weird.
Right?
Oh, he's got hitchhiker thumb. I have it.
Yeah. What the fuck?
That's
It's
the one
an-
that's the one he keeps up his ass when he's not doing anything.
It's inherited, fucking, actually, because I don't know. I was a kid. My grandfather, I remember him telling me about hitchhiker thumbs and shit like that.
Well, that's the same thumb he keeps fully extended whenever he tries to make a fist.
Right? Maybe
Oh,
the
it was like the first time he threatened like me or Shamrock. I forgot who it was. And then he started punching that bag. And then I seen his thumbs like sticking out from his fist. I'm like, he's never thrown a punch in his life.
No.
maybe he broke the bottom knuckle or joint, fucking at the
Maybe.
base of it, and you can't fucking bend
Doing
it.
what? Jerking off?
Probably.
He's allergic to hard labor.
Starts yapping. Yappity yap, yappity yap, yappity yap, yappity yap. Right? What you need to do is go ask about me. Don't start yapping. Ask about me. You understand? Yeah. See, I'm really the real deal. So when you speak to me with respect. You know about me. See what I'm saying? See, that's the thing. They can't even front with me. Yeah, I'm not them other dudes. I'm not them dudes that go work bar security and are a door guy forever and pretend they thugs on the side when they not. See what I'm
exactly
saying?
what
I've
you
done
are.
too much.
It's exactly
I've put
what
too
he's
much work
trying to
in.
do.
You know about me. Act
He's
like
still
it.
bragging
What's up?
about it 7
You know
years
me?
later.
Yeah. Homies is funny, man. Everybody funny. I love it. Love it. I love it. Gotta love it. I love it. Got me so confused. Love it.
Was he hit by a car?
We can hope. Blow gun
TJ
dart.
is hilarious. Listen to what TJ said. He said, "You know what I like about you? You do what you want to do." Something like that, right? Really? I mean, because what came out, what you showed and displayed was that you didn't like that about me. None of y'all liked anything about me that was good qualities. So who are you? I mean, I can't even imagine thinking like that. So, I mean, everyone you meet, that means you jelly of. You looking at what they good at. That's crazy. No wonder y'all can't get nowhere. See my point? No wonder you work in bar security forever, trying to act like it's some kind of glorified industry that nobody want to be in. Brother, I do that on the
Holy
side, and you
shit,
know
the
it.
projection.
That's a small hustle for me. That's nothing. That's why you feel that way, because you like this dude royalty. You can see it already. Real talk. So you looking at me like, man, this is what I have to do, and this is all I got, you know. And you know, I'm never going to be anywhere near this dude's level. That's why they was asking at that bar, them two, the fake door guys, right? The one that worked down the street, and the other one, he went down the street with him, right? And then I think he ended up moving because you can't make a living in Austin. He was talking about it right in front of him. Yeah, I'll be self-snitching and talking about everything right in front of your boy. And you know I'm going to speak on it publicly. Quit talking to me if you can't deal with that. Because trust me, I do and say what I want because I'm a gangster. I'll do and say whatever I want. If you tell me something, I'll go repeat it. Yes, publicly. I stand on it. What's up? See, I'm not these other YouTubers. I'm not these other people. The minute I get to Austin, you're going to see this because you're going to see me on the street walking right across and next to all these highways, just like I was. Huh? But this time I'm doing it as Batman. This time when you see me in the street, you seeing me for real. You understand? So I'm really out here, right? So when I'm in Austin, moving around like this, I'm really out there. See the difference?
No, I started tuning you
That
out,
makes
Joey.
sense at some point, brother. All y'all need to make sense. What's he doing up here? Look, this don't even make no sense. See, this should be illegal, and I'm gonna keep it real. Look at that. Look at that.
What am I looking at?
I don't know.
That should be illegal. I don't care what no one says. That should be illegal. Yes, 100%.
What is
and
that?
I'm talking about everything.
I'm rewinding
You're not
because
gonna
I
hide
don't
or
see
something.
anything.
Yeah,
I had to make my screen bigger.
Really out there. See the difference? Oh man, got to make some sense at some point, brother. All y'all need to make sense. What's he doing up here? Look, this don't even make no sense. See, this should be illegal, and I'm gonna keep it real. Look at that. Look at that.
Look at that. Not making any sense. Should be illegal.
That should be
Traffic.
illegal. I don't care what no one says. That should be illegal. Yes, 100%. And I'm
Was it somebody parked on the median
Well, you're not going to
or
hide or
the
shrink for nobody.
emergency lane?
Yeah, we're allowed to film. We can film what we want.
I have
He's
no idea.
blocking
I
the
still can't
highway.
figure it out.
For what purpose? You don't think that I mean, that doesn't affect everything else on the road?
I think it was may have been a car, but it was parked right in front of the tree so that they were blacking each other out. Couldn't see it.
You know what I mean? What are they even doing, bro? See, they be doing stuff like this, wasting their
I
time.
will take your word
There's all
for it.
sorts of crimes, trafficking, right? All sorts of stuff happening in Brownsville,
Yep.
out here in the valley, and they're wasting their time doing this. It don't make no sense.
Is that a free shopping cart?
It don't
But
make
weren't
no
those
sense.
blue lights right there?
Like, I don't even know if that's in their job description. I really don't. I don't even know if that's something that you can legally do. You know what I mean?
Shitty camera and
And they
shitty
do it
day.
all the time. It ain't once, it ain't
That
twice.
should be
They really
illegal.
think
I
that's
don't
something
even know
out
if that's
here.
something you can
Nobody.
legally
And
do.
I'm gonna talk right in front of you. Crazy, man. Look, blocking the highway with one unit for what purpose? Don't make no sense. None. You understand? And that's my point. Like, all these people
Cop pull somebody
are on
over.
what they on, then they act like you
Yeah,
own something.
blocking the highway with one unit.
Like,
Yeah, he has no idea
you
what's
what?
going on.
That's
I
actually
could
the
care less,
job
bro.
of the police.
I just think
Yeah.
it's crazy. I'm here to stand
Do
up.
you want me
for
to
the
text
people.
my brother?
You know
I'll
what I
ask
mean?
him if he's
Completely,
allowed to pull
100%.
cars over. I bet you he
I ain't
says
never
yes.
seen nothing like it. Like, who is you? Why do you think you just have authority to do whatever you want? It's not how it works. Y'all got a job and a job description. If you're so about doing stuff like this, that's the wrong decision and not good, right? Like, why? Let me ask you, why is it even blocked off? Like, really?
See,
think
Joey,
about
you don't
this.
even know.
Look,
You don't know
Yeah.
what the
look at this,
situation
bro.
is.
Maybe
Look,
they're
what are
doing
they
something.
doing? He's picking up cones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To pick up cones?
Yeah,
Yeah.
providing a
Yeah.
safety
Look, they
barrier.
got all them
Wait,
cones
so the
loaded
cones
Oh.
are fine in the street?
So yeah, so they have a work, obviously a work truck there that's picking up cones that somebody was out
Yeah,
working, and is
because
there a
they've
cop?
completed their work.
Yeah, and they
And the
got the
cop-
safety hazard lights on.
Right. The cop provides a buffer, turns its lights on, so traffic knows to go around.
What a fucking idiot!
So to
Joey
get
thinks
cones.
that's to be illegal.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Yeah, Joey, why don't you run out there all
And the
Frogger
thing
style
is,
and just pick
you
up the
don't
cones?
know how fast vehicles are traveling off the frontage, right? So when you do this, right, and like I get it, but when you do this and
It
you
doesn't
block
sound like
off
you
an
do get
entire
it.
highway, it affects things because now you don't know how fast cars are coming off, the frontage, right? So then
Do you
they
think
looking
that's
like,
maybe
oh, I
why
can
the
get
cop
in,
car is there,
and I'm gonna
Joey?
get on the highway, and now you got the highway blocked off.
Yeah, maybe.
And I'm gonna tell you
Maybe
something
they
else
need to
that's
have
not
some,
wise
I
and
don't
not
know,
smart.
flashing lights.
Why would you block off the highway with your patrol vehicle?
So no one
Common
rear
sense,
ends
does
the
it
work
exist?
truck? Baby?
I'll act like I'm just talking. That don't make sense
That's
to you?
crazy
God, he's
talk.
fucking brilliant,
You picking up cones,
brilliantly
you couldn't use cones
fucking
or
ignorant.
something?
Wait,
You know
what?
what I mean? Something that
Rewind
is
that
more
for a second,
safe.
Sheriff.
Yeah,
He said to pick up cones, you couldn't use cones or something?
It affects things because now you don't know how fast cars are coming off, the frontage, right? So then they looking like, oh, I can get in, and I'm gonna get on the highway, and now you got the highway blocked off. And I'm gonna tell you something else that's not wise and not smart. Why would you block off the highway with your patrol vehicle? Common sense, does it exist? I'll act like I'm just talking. That don't make sense to you?
No.
Like, you picking up cones, you couldn't use cones or something?
Holy
But-
shit.
Put down cones so you can pick up the cones.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna get mad when you pick those up.
Right,
Can't,
and then when
can't
you
you
pick
just
those cones
extend
up-
the cone line
Yeah,
over
when
and
you
over again?
Pick those cones up, you put down more cones.
that's
Just
got to
keep
go
putting
in
down cones.
the Hall of Fame of some of the dumbest shit he's ever said.
You know what I mean? Something that is more safe.
I also don't
to your
understand.
point,
So
because
a car is there. They threw cones down so no one would hit this truck picking up cones. And he thinks the solution for people pulling on the highway and not knowing they should slow down is to have something smaller that they could drive over than to have a car that would tell them, don't drive ahead.
Something smaller with no lights.
Yeah.
Seems reasonable.
safety is never their concern. That's the truth. Their concern is, I want to just do whatever they tell me to do and how quick I can do it so I can get my little paycheck, and y'all don't even make no real money. Facts. None of them. If you work for them, you ain't never going to get paid. You'll never be rich. You'll never get anywhere. Nah, we're going to talk about it. This is a cluster. It's ridiculous up here. This is crazy, son. Look at all this traffic backed up because of them. Look, tell me I'm lying. Look at all that traffic backed up on a frontage road, and look at what they doing. That's not a cluster. To pick up cones. To pick up cones, bro. I'm just saying, like, if
So
you're
it's
gonna
either
do
that or
that,
shut the whole highway
there's a
down.
way to do it correctly, and this ain't it. No, it's not. Look at this. They got units on both sides of the street. For what purpose? Come on, man.
To
Y'all can't
slow
be serious,
traffic
bro.
down. That's the
Yeah.
point. You don't
I'm
want
starting to
traffic going full speed.
I'm starting to realize why he doesn't have a fucking license.
Yeah, and why he got fired after like 3 hours on the job. Because he was making these brainiac decisions.
Yeah, it is absolutely crazy, man. Now we got another car reversing, right? Look at this. Illegal as hell. Yep. On camera, buddy.
They're trying to
There's
back
talk
over
to
you,
me,
Joey.
I'm
Stand
gonna
still.
yeah. No, I don't care. Mhm.
Do you think they could hear you in the car?
I'm out here for real.
Fucking retard.
He thinks
Like,
Pussy
everybody's
bitch.
watching his show.
He's getting fucking angry.
Alley, my home, I run it, right? Yeah, that's illegal as hell. He can't reverse on a frontage road. Told you we gonna film everything. If y'all want to do illegal stuff, we gonna film it. Everything you do out here, film it. Feel me? Are they gonna do anything about that though? Nope. Because they don't do their job. They let these folks do whatever they want do illegal activity every day, right? It ain't small stuff. It's everything, right? If that was me doing it, right, it'd be totally different. Tell me when I'm lying. This is what they do every day. For their folks, they get every excuse made for them. Yeah, that's what they want to do. They want to point the finger. Okay, let's turn that paradigm around on its axis now. Let's start showing you what they do, right? Look at this. For what purpose?
You know the purpose already, you fucking
Look how
idiot.
backed up this frontage is. This is not a cluster.
I
This
don't see
affects
traffic
everything.
backed up at all.
Not
See what I'm
really. It's
saying?
moving pretty
Yeah.
good.
Now, if you knew how to just be fluid and just get something done real quick, right? If you had a guy like me in charge of the job operations that knows how to think, right? I'd get this done in 2 seconds, real quick. Get everything done, get all the phones picked up in 2 seconds, wouldn't affect nothing, and we keep it moving. They're not. You see how long that took? That had to have been at least what? I don't even know, half an hour. That's crazy, man. Absolutely
Half an
crazy.
hour.
It's a great
And they
idea. Let's
still
hire
just-
the guy that ran into the side of a truck to
just-
pick up cones.
For what purpose?
I mean, I'd kind of be down for it.
There's crimes
kinda
being
would too,
committed every day.
Honestly.
There's things
Rob
going
Lobster.
on. And then, they feel some way. Good, feel some way. That's all they do is eat their donuts and they want to go eat at Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm sure it's open by now. That's all they do. And being their feelings all the time. Like, there's a way to do
Halfway.
things. You know what I mean? It reminds me of exactly like Tommy Lee Jones in that depiction. When the dude pulls out the map, right? He pulls out the map and he's like, this and that and blah, blah, blah. Right? And he tells him, no, this is the circumference. Right? He says, well, what do you think? Because the guy who's the actual official can't think for himself. And it's exactly the way I am, like Tommy Lee Jones in that depiction.
You just
Like,
said
I'm
nothing.
a genius. I know how to do things. He said he's got a big head start. And he has the same look I do.
I don't know
I
what the
was
fuck
made
he's
to do
talking
this.
about.
That guy
I
just
was
said,
made
"What's
to do
the
this.
circumference?"
I
And
could
Tommy
help
Lee
them run
Jones
every
said,
one
"What
of
do
their
you think?" And the
operations
guy
there
didn't
way
know what he
better.
was doing.
I can
Ah!
run your companies way better than you. I'm not talking. I'm for real. And they know it. And it's proven on camera every day. What are you talking about? You
And
see,
then
I got
Tommy
my
Lee
own
Jones said,
authority. I
"Hey,
got
for
real design
real."
authority.
What's up, Metal
You
Skull?
understand? My
All right, he has entered it. We got about 10 minutes left.
authority will never be challenged. Believe that. You understand? And all these folks know it's real because you see it every day. See? But that's my point. Folks got time to whine, complain. They got a whole corrupt system going on. Right? And the first opportunity that any of them get, right, when it has to do concerning me or to affect anything concerning me, they all take it. They jump on that opportunity quick. Yeah, because they have no power and they feel some
His
type of
mouth
way
is getting all
because I have
frothed up.
power within my life. I have power over myself.
Getting
I
all
have power in
frosted.
the world. I have power in reality. It's about power, brother.
I am so
And when
fucking
the
confused.
agents of Satan see your power, they start getting jelly and they feel some type of way.
No one bothers him, so
don't
the
film
second they
everything. I don't care
can, they
where we
do
at.
something to affect him.
He's trying really hard to find something to piss himself off.
Everything is getting filmed. I'm Batman. You understand? I don't have to justify or ask anything. All of it is.
Well, it's like
is
he has a
exactly the way
physical
it's
need
supposed
to be a Karen.
Oh.
If there's nothing for him to complain about, he'll walk around and find something.
Like I said, I don't know what these folks is on. You know what I mean? Yeah, like I said, them folks can never seem to get over it. Jobs that I worked and didn't even care about. Are you still worried about me? That's crazy. That's crazy. They're trying to talk fake talk because they in their feelings. Like what? Yeah, people are not concerned about me, but you sent TJ to go work at Speakeasy after I did because you knew I did. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I mean, is that what you tell yourself? Is that the delusion that you're entertaining? Which delusion is it? Is it the delusion? Do you feel that you've gained something? I mean, is that what you feel like? Because that's what this underground illegal organization says. They'd be like, oh, well, you lost your job, right? And they take full responsibility, which they're going to have to keep that same energy and take full responsibility in court, right? Because you talk to Kevin. I already know. You talk to Kevin, you talk to Matt, you talk to all of them, right? Right? So, and Kevin ain't about nothing. That's another narcissist. He can't.
Isn't that the dude who punched him in the face?
Man, get right. Hilarious. Brother, I'm so glad I'm not in your boat. I'm so glad I'm not in your boat. That boy was trying to drive around a Harley Davidson, right? Got his little fake wife with him. And everything is fake.
His prop wife. His prop wife.
Every day he'd be in a bad mood, bro. Every day. And then he'd act like he's tough. Like, and then I called him out for it that one time. I called out everyone. One day I just called out everyone. And he was like, oh, he's mad. Not mad. Look, he waving at me, the worker right there. See that? He just waved. He just said hi. Yeah, no, I'm real. I'm really out here. Like I said, I have no.
Is that the guy you were just bitching about?
I think so.
It's real. There's nothing fake about me. What do you mean? Everything we do is real. I say we. I'm doing it all by myself, 100%. I say we because I got God.
I love my mom. She's a total.
Fuck you, ads.
I love your mom too.
Know about it. It's craziness, man. Absolute craziness. Folks be really thinking they on something. What is y'all on? That's what I want to know. Huh? What is y'all on? I'm going to keep speaking. See, that's the thing. I was never trying to be Mr. Goody Two-Shoes or the nice guy or the guy that people like. That ain't my style. That was never my style. I'm a grown man that knows how to do things, and I'm going to show you how to do it. And you either can do it my way or you're going to continue to do it wrong and you're going to fail. And that's just how it is. I'm just saying, you could be a hell of a lot quicker picking up them cones.
Oh, Jesus.
Could you not? That's why they need to make me the mayor and the president so I can get all these things done correctly.
The mayor of picking up
I just
cones.
see what I see. I can't even help
That
but
guy,
open my mouth about
like him counting money, but with like positions now. They're like, donate me $5,000, $5,000. It's now like, let me pick up the cones. Let me be mayor, president. Like,
Emperor of the universe.
Wouldn't it be great if he just starts going around town now? He just sees fucking random cones and he just starts picking them up. Now he's got a fucking backyard full of fucking cones. He's going to start a fucking highway.
I hope
cone.
he does. And I hope he does it at nighttime wearing his full fucking Batman costume so no one sees him.
Yeah. Just whack.
You know, like, yeah, that's why
Can
I
he
have
complain
to be the
that there was no
boss. That's why
cops
no
out
job
there directing traffic for him?
It's illegal.
ever worked for me because I needed to be the boss. And I worked harder than everybody. Every job I was at, I helped to build those companies, right? All of them were ungrateful. That's fine. You ain't got to be grateful. I did my thing. I won. What do you mean? That's what I'm saying. I mean, how can you be talking about someone like me? I helped to build half the warehouses in Austin.
He's going to paint his armor of God safety orange.
Since I was 16. I'm 36. Never stopped working, and I'm still working.
You're going to be 40 in how many years,
I just
Joey?
work for myself, and I'm the CEO. How you like them apples, huh? Tell me, how you like that? How you like me now?
Be great if he went and stole some reflective tape and just starts fucking wrapping himself in this shit.
I think he should just pull it off all his broken bikes and start taping it to himself. I mean, he ain't ride the bike.
He should have a pile. Yeah, a pile of reflectors.
Just it's fucking tying bike reflectors to his cape, back of his cape, and fucking just dragging on the ground.
Yeah, he has to have at least a dozen. So
looks like an orange disco ball.
How you like me now? How you like me now? See, they want to act like I'm like them. Oh, okay.
Man, I wouldn't put that past him.
Oh, okay. We're gonna act like I'm like you. Oh, okay. So I'm someone who just talks. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm out here looking cute. I mean, I know I look cute, but like, you think that's my purpose? Like, I'm out here to look cute? You think I'm that type of guy? Oh, you got me. I'm a soldier. You understand? But like I said, let people think what they want because they don't even believe what they think. That's the truth.
Let people believe what they want because they don't believe what they think.
I'm going to put that on a bumper sticker.
They talk a lot. Y'all talk a lot of jazz. You talk so much jazz, you should play for the Utah Jazz.
Freeside, what up?
You talk a lot of jazz. When I got out of jail, them corrupt COs and the people that was, whatever, talking to me when I was leaving, he talked a lot of jazz. All of you talk a lot of jazz, so I think it's my turn to talk. I think it's my turn to talk a whole lot. Yeah. How about I point out everything that y'all do wrong? Yeah. And they know it, and they still cheer for me. They know what I'm on.
Cones.
I mean, you should cheer for me. I mean, hell.
That little segment made up this hour we've been here completely worth it.
Can't you just use like cones?
Cones? If you're going to be picking up cones, you should be using cones.
He got cones and area codes.
I'm actually getting things done.
You got cones
I'm
in my
actually
cones.
changing things. It don't matter. It could be anyone. I can be a nobody. I'm a civilian, and I have a right to take care of my community, right? Just like, to pay attention to what's going on, right? Like, we don't got to always call it what it is. You know what I mean? Come on, man. They got mayors like in Chicago trying to do, that like neighborhood watch. Like, how are you, some lady that's 3 feet tall, your neighborhood watch?
No.
Just
Do you think the mayor, does he think the mayor that like wants to do like a neighborhood watch is like the head of the neighborhood watch?
Whatever in his mind, he imagines, I would imagine.
Does he not realize that's like a separate committee, like separate people run that?
No, I can't say that, because if he would imagine, I'd imagine, but my thoughts don't actually, what was it? My thoughts don't make sense. I'm trying too hard on this.
You don't even believe what you think.
Yeah.
Who are like 3 feet tall, or these so-called women, and everybody laughs because they don't take you seriously. Because they're looking at you like, what can you actually do? Nothing. This is the truth.
Mayor of cone
They're not even
distribution.
capable of anything. There's no point to it. Hell, they was doing the same thing in bar security on 6.
Oh, Jesus.
Even Deuce King, right, with his losing career. I'll bet that boy mad. I know he mad me saying the truth about him. Hey, I mean, you got to look at your affiliations, cuz we was cool until I figured out that you was cool with Tish and all those same people after the stunt they pulled. Like, hell nah. You were part of this. You were part of all of them. That's why you keep getting them Range Rovers, and that boy be getting what is it, Mercedes, like AMG, like the top of the line cars to just drive. He can't drive, so every single car that they lend him, these are cars he don't buy or nothing. He don't pay a dime. He's a Mason. He sold his soul to the devil, and he wants to sit there and act like he talking. Boy, you getting played. You was getting played by
Joey,
that.
It sounds like a pretty good deal. If I could drive an AMG Mercedes and not have to pay for it, that'd be pretty sweet.
About all y'all. Real talk. Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk about everything. He's getting played, boy. You've been getting played. Seriously, you've been getting played. And by who? Pay attention to what group she is. Yeah, you getting played. All of them. They all getting played in Austin. That's why they all in their feelings over little on me, because I didn't get played.
You got food, shelter, and transportation. You getting played.
That too. All my girlfriends did right by me. Actually.
What?
All of them. I never had an issue. You mean?
They all did right by
me. Trying to create that too. All my girlfriends did right by me. Actually.
Why would they all ignore your call and answer mine, Joey?
Oh, they're doing this. I don't care what they do. As long as you cool around me, I could care less what you do. See, that's the thing. That's the difference. I'm not on what you want. I don't care less about what you do.
Fucking care.
You understand? Like, what would that matter? I'm getting the best of the situation, am I not? That's all I care about. We'll be back in a minute. Easy.
Back in a minute. Easy.
All my girlfriends did right by me. Stop fucking other guys.
Yeah, they all did right. You claim that one abandoned you in Green Bay.
Well, I mean, she's just trying to let him spread his wings and fly.
Sounds like Joey needs to go find himself another Clarence Rack broad.
Tell you.
This is a public service announcement for broke dudes with big dreams and empty pockets. Hey, I got lint in my wallet, got a squeak in my shoe, got a bike with no air, and no clue what to do. I'm hungry for candy, need a joystick fix. Oh, I need someone responsible, 'cause I ain't got it next. I ain't looking for diamonds, I ain't needing Chanel. Just somebody who won't mind buying Skittles on sale. Clearance rack bars, roll it deep in our green. I'm digging for love, like a slightly used ivory. Clearance rack bars, got a dip but still shine. If you can pump up my bike, girl, you might just be mine. I scroll through the dating scene like a thrift store king. Check the tag, check the vibe, hope the register rings. I don't need perfection, just patience and snacks, and maybe $5 for some old school Atari hacks. I bring baggage, yeah, emotional sex, but at least I'm honest about my broke down tracks. Clearance track broads, hey, no refunds, no lies. I'm looking for a queen who don't mind discounted guys. Clearance track broads, little crooked still fun. If you got quarters for Batman, then we already won. Yeah.
Look here, I ain't saying I'm a catch. I'm more like store credit, non-transferable.
I can't fix a flat tire, I can't cook real food, but I'll laugh at your jokes in a grateful mood. We can share one soda, split fries down the seam, build a future together on coupons and dreams. So clear as my goal, leave me under the sign, where love slightly scratched, but still working just fine. Clearance rack bars, no shame, just fair. I ain't broken spirit, just financially wise.
Still helpless, still hungry, still checking out 3. Yeah.
I like it. I'm not just a catch. I'm more like store credit,
Yeah, that's my
Oh,
favorite
yeah.
part.
non-refundable. Fucking stupid. All right, that's it. I'm done here. Frost, that guy.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Keep the
Thank you,
situation
Sheriff.
monitored. Chat, appreciate you. God, yeah.
I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.